So I stayed here at Chica and Sunsets last night, and here is Chica and Sunsets. And do you want to tell a little bit about your hostel?
Well, it's very small, very cozy.
Very cozy.
We just have 4 beds. There's 2 beds in each bedroom, no bunks. We didn't want bunks because we were tired of bunks on our Thru-Hike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is our 5th year running it.
We opened in the infamous year of 2020 to a global pandemic. And so that was an interesting year. And yeah, this is our 5th year running it. And we see maybe 500 hikers a year. And it's a lot of fun. We enjoy it.
We definitely love meeting all the new Thru-Hikers. You know, everyone's only 100 miles in by the time they get here, or 110. So yeah, it's really interesting. We just love meeting all the interesting, different people.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's so, yeah, most of us are new to this, so it's great. And thank you so much for what you provide and the cozy atmosphere you provide, because it is different than a bunkhouse, like you said. So
good, I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, absolutely love that, the
That's
community
what we're
here.
going for.
Awesome. And you Thru-Hiked in 2017, so you know the AT very well.
That was our very first Thru-Hike, actually.
Yeah, and at the end when we summited Katahdin, we said we'll never do another long trail again. And 10 long trails later, we're still hiking.
Still love the hiking. Keep involved.
And we're doing the PCT this year, so we're crazy.
Yeah, good luck. Best of luck with that too, and can't wait to hear more about the PCT down the road. So
thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for the stay here. It was wonderful.
Welcome.
Bye, you two.
Fresh ground set up here. You get soap and hand washing water. Here you wash your hands before you eat, of course. Always wash your hands. Then you have a fruit here, something to drink.
It's cold. I kept getting
We're making eggs and pancakes.
I tried to hike in 2012. That was in the fall. So I came down to Georgia and I set up a stove and 2 pots and still rolling. But those 2 words, and then another thing happened was I remember I had a moment where 2 people came in, 2 lesbians came in. I fed them. I went back to my tent and I just kind of had this moment where I felt the words of my heart, love them all. Being in 11, that was the motto for a while. Yeah. And then that's when things changed. And then I stopped worrying about feeding everybody. And I said, you know what? I can't feed them all, but I can feed some really, really good. Yeah. So that's the motto now. So the mystique is there, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everybody doesn't get fed by first ground, but if you do, it's a good meal. Yeah. If I'm not trying to outdo anybody, I don't like attention, but I do like to spoil hikers, you know? Yeah.
Cake here.
Who wants it?
Pure maple syrup. Pure maple syrup, not just regular maple syrup. Vermont maple syrup with the pancakes. We've got potatoes and bacon here. And the silverware. The silverware's a nice touch.
We gotta get a video of you throwing up when you leave here too, because you ate too much, right?
Right.
Oh, there's cheese in it. That's right. You can't do cheese. No cheese?
A rock gap.
Another plate. No, I'm fine. Okay, you can have all you want. Yep. That's you right there. Oh my God. You can do it.
Wait. All right. Just met John from
Epic Adventures on YouTube.
Here at Fresh Ground Leapfrog Cafe. So good morning, and let's dig into.
This is about the best breakfast I think I've ever had.
That's amazing.
Fantastic. Long day so far. Got up, watched the sunrise on Albert Mountain, and now this is just a little extra on top.
Oh, that must have been gorgeous.
It was a fantastic hard climb.
Wow.
Hard climb in the dark.
Yeah.
But it was up to him. He had the idea. Nicholas got me to do it.
I was up there yesterday. I was like, I would love to see sunrise or sunset on Albert Mountain. It's beautiful.
It was.
Well, go check out Epic Adventures on YouTube.
Yeah, thank you.
Happy trails.
See you guys. See you down the road.
So you have to wash your hands first. You got your pack drop. See soap on that corner? And see that spigot on that 5-gallon bucket? That's where you rinse, okay? Awesome. Leave my dishwater alone in the back.
What's the furthest north you go on the AT?
I've been to Maine. I've done Trail Magic at Katahdin at the sign. I've climbed to the top, but
Typically.
Usually Pennsylvania now. Yeah, because I can't go farther because y'all have already got what you need to make it.
Yeah.
And I gotta feed the Sobos too, you know.
That's a good place to pick them up then, coming back.
No. I gotta let them separate from y'all. So I catch them in Virginia in September. No, they're nowhere near you then.
Thank you, Fresh Ground.
I had to take some notes because I was telling a couple of guys, so I live up there. And
Thank you. See ya. AT, Appalachian Trail. North Carolina, Georgia line, 28 miles, winding stair gap, 3.7. Bye, Fresh Ground. Hello, it is Stick the Eagle here, Stick for short, on the Appalachian Trail, and I'm heading from Springer Mountain, Georgia to Mount Katahdin, Maine. On the Appalachian Trail, NOBO 2024. Well, welcome to day 11. It is a nice chilly day, mid 40s right now. A few clouds, but they should be burning off today. I stayed at Chica and Sunsets last night, trying to get some of the AT vibe, AT community experience here. And also, frankly, I need to check in at hostels for internet service to upload videos for y'all, because I found that I really cannot upload them in the woods. So I need good strong Wi-Fi to upload them. So I might be visiting a few more hostels than I originally intended for that purpose. Today, we are starting at Rock Gap, and we are proceeding through Winding Stair Gap. It's a 3.7 mile stretch, and I want to do a shorter day today because I did a 20 yesterday, but we're kind of playing it by ear. Might be staying at the barn tonight to get some extra rest in and take care of my feet so that I don't overdo it. So we'll see. Might hit Siler Bald today while it's not raining, because it is supposed to be rainy and icky tomorrow. There might be some good views there. So we're just gonna keep on hiking northbound. We are heading north, so yeah, stick with me. So y'all, last night I was relaxing into my 20-mile day, editing some videos with the internet, and I didn't make it, y'all. I didn't even get to the YouTube comments to reply to those. I was just editing day 9 and 10, and I was falling asleep. I had to get some shut-eye. I did finish 10 and get that scheduled, at least day 10 part 1, because I'm splitting those two, because with all the excitement with 100 miles and then Fresh Ground, it made it into a relatively long video, so figured it'll give me another extra day of buffer in case I need it through the Smokies, since I won't have a place to stay in between there. Yeah, Smokies are looming. But anyway, I fell asleep at like 9:30 last night, which is past hiker midnight, past what it normally would be when I'm going in shelters anyway. But I was tired, and when your body's tired, you need to let yourself rest up and sleep a little bit. And I didn't wake up once last night. Whew, nice bed, so warm, super nice night for recharging. So thank you, Chica and Sunsets. Great place, like a hotel style thing where you have a whole apartment to the 4 of you. They don't disturb you unless you want to be. You can text them if you need something, but it's like your own private place for the 4 of you for a night. And it's a really cool place. So if you're hiking, consider them. Also, a note about Fresh Ground. Fresh Ground travels for 3 months feeding no-bow hikers, and then again for 3 months feeding sobo hikers. So he will follow the early bubble, pre-bubble really, which is where I'm at right now, from Georgia to Pennsylvania. And my 20-mile day yesterday caught me up to where he's at, and that was such a thrilling surprise. I was frazzled yesterday with the excitement for seeing him finally, this trail celebrity. This morning I was a bit more low-key about it and more myself. But he even said that, yeah, you were frazzled yesterday because I'm leading a celebrity. But anyway, yeah, he's a very famous trail angel, and he does trail magic ahead of the bubble for 3 months. So he'll keep riding up to Pennsylvania, so I might run into him more as long as I stay ahead of the bubble. He takes the phone numbers of some of the women because he wants to know where the pre-bubble's at, and also because there's less women ahead of the bubble. More come and follow after that. So he doesn't take a dime from hikers, a dime. He said you can donate afterwards next year if you want to, but he will not take a dime from hikers. He just wants us to finish the hike this year. So if you'd like to donate to his cause, he's a Fresh Grounds Leapfrog Cafe on Facebook and Instagram, and he does take donations there, and they're always useful. We all benefit, and it lifts our spirits greatly. Standing Indian Campground Road. Trail comes right up from here, and here we go. I definitely have a 40-pound pack today, y'all, because there were 2 peak refuel meals in the hiker box at Chica and Sunsets. Those are expensive, folks, so I'm loading up on those because, yeah, those are good to have, and they're like $12 a pop, so, like, yeah, going for those. So now I've got 6 refuel meals with me, which is too much, but I'm not turning down free food from the hiker box there. I can use them to the Smokies, y'all. I can use them, and I think I'll be glad to have them. I love the white blazes, scenic. What's a cool trough there, offering us some nice clean water. Super nice water source. We just came up this steep step here. Thank you, North Carolina, for clearing this. So Echo and Cooper, who were in the group of people that Fresh Ground fed last night, were doing another 20 today. Like, they're banging out 20s like daily. And that's what I had planned to do, but I'm not there yet. So at the moment, y'all, the plan is to do 10 miles today to get to Waya Gap, and then head over to the Barn Hostel, check that out. I think they're relatively new, so I'll be interested in hearing their story and sharing that with you all. And it'll give me the chance to upload some more videos, so yay! Whew! Oh man, y'all, it's beautiful out here. It is beautiful out here. Oh yes. You know, I'm sorry if I was too excited in yesterday's video. Total of beating 100 miles and meeting Fresh Ground. I was editing yesterday and I felt like, whoa, I got way too frazzled and excited here, so sorry about that. Got a nice little fire ring here. Got a view on that side. And what a view on this side. Still a little cloudy high up, but wow. There's a road down there. I guess that's Franklin. I'm not exactly sure, but it's pretty. Warning, winding stair gap ahead. Is this supposed to be the winding stair at Winding Stair Gap? So when you come out to Winding Stair Gap here, when you come out here, you're like, where do we go? Where do we go? I was like, where do I go? You have to walk up the road here a little bit on this worn pathway, and then There's an AT sign right up there where you cross the road. Go. And there's the trail. When you go from up there down into the gap and then back up here. Clouds are lifting though. We're going up again. Some sort of old clearance road here. Up and away, up Siler Bald. Temperature check. 68 degrees, mate. It is warm. I took my red outer base layer off and I'm down to my inner base layer here. Wow. It is warm climbing. You know, for some reason, I was slow and felt weighed down when I was wearing my red outer base layer. And then I took that off and just had the sleeveless underneath, and now I feel a lot faster and a lot less weighed down, even though I'm carrying the weight of the shirt. It's weird, but I mean, I just feel better. Maybe it's the breeze. I feel like I have more energy to go faster now. So usually I'm trying to wear long sleeves to avoid ticks and things. So this is the first day that I've actually been down to my sleeveless base layer, but I want to show you that this is an eagle underneath. So, you know how I'm Stick the Eagle? I'm always wearing an eagle as my base layer, whether it's my outermost layer or not. I love the bald eagle. Just ran into Heather. I had seen her at the grill at Hiawassee last Monday. She is hiking Nobo, slackpacking Sobo today. So good to see you again, Heather. Found a nice stump to sit on. So I looked up Winding Stair Gap elevation is 3,600 feet and Siler Bald is 5,200 feet above sea level. So that is a 1,600 foot gain in about 3.5 miles. So I found a stump, a log to sit on here. So, and the nice thing about the log is that when the log is facing uphill, when you sit down, your pack rests on the log. So even without taking off my pack, I can rest the weight of the pack in the log for a little bit and take it off my body. Definitely some sort of fire that occurred here. See all these charred stumps and bark. I don't ever want the AT to feel like work. And climbing up and down these hills, if I'm only focused on getting to the next shelter or the next 20-mile day every single day, I feel like the AT would feel too much like work. I want to enjoy it out here. I want to embrace the journey. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. To think I was somewhere down in that gap. I've been moving slowly up this hill, up Siler Bald. And every time I see a stump, I've been stopping and taking a rest and taking a load off my pack. Looks like I've still got a little bit to go. The Appalachian Trail is a footpath for those who seek fellowship with the wilderness. This is wilderness, and I'm loving it. All right, here's where I came from. The shelter is this way, but it's like a half mile way downhill. I'm not going there. The trail goes this way, But up here is the actual view. We have arrived at Siler Bald, 5,216 feet. And there are mountains as far as the eye can see in every single direction. I could stay up here for a long time, I'm sure. That's west, that's where the sun would set. There's north, that tower up there is Siler Bald. So that's where we'll be tomorrow. What was your name again?
Christy.
Christy. It was very nice to meet you, and thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you so much for this muffin, this banana bread blueberry muffin. This is fantastic trail treat.
There you go. Hey.
So Yellow Mountain, where I was 2 or 3 days ago, actually like 2 days ago, is right over there. And then the trail went this way and over those mountains there and came up here. Sometimes you just gotta take a half hour and just sit and take in the view. Siler Bald was just gorgeous today, and I had to take that half hour. I hope you all appreciated the views too. And friend Christy, who I met, who gave me a nice blueberry banana muffin, homemade. So thank you. That was amazing. And so far, like every mountain, Albert Mountain yesterday, Siler Bald today, had a campfire ring and some flat spots for a tent right on top. What do you all think? Should I try to camp on top of a mountain so I can capture a sunset or sunrise or both? Man, I love to capture those sunsets and sunrises, those amazing views from the top of a mountain. I'm looking for that wherever I can. But it's also the point that it's exposed. It's very exposed. So you have to have a very good weather night. So there's a YouTube subscriber who is actually talking about getting me another tent and a Tyvek with that. And what's missing with my current tent is a Tyvek or ground top or a footprint or something. And once I have like a footprint for a tent, I'll feel much better about sleeping in the tent. Because the water in the ground won't seep through and get my sleeping bag wet, which is what happened at Low Gap a few nights ago. So that's why I haven't wanted a tent recently, because I don't have a ground sheet like that. But maybe soon, once I pick that up at Fontana, I'll have that opportunity. So yet to be seen. There's Siler Bald. That's the task for tomorrow. Siler Bald, not Siler Bald. I think Siler Bald's after that. Lots of water sources coming from Siler Bald to Thru-Hike Gap. The descent down from Siler Bald has been pretty good, pretty level. I mean, down of course, but not like super down, if you know what I mean. Thru-Hike Gap. Somebody chewed out of it. Here's the road. Thru-Hike Bald would be that way.
first, to wait and see what the weather does. You know, with the cold snap that we had in February, that threw a wrench into things. Then they read the reports, and then the rains.
Yeah, March 1st starters, they got hammered with that.
Yeah, it's
You know, it's one thing you can't control. Yep.
Outdoor 76 is everything you could need. There's the old banners up there. AT banners. Postcards. They have laundry, hiker box, laundry services down here, and some tents, kayaks. Look what I found in the hiker box. These are just what I love. This was Outdoor 76. Good to get their trail stamp and check them out.
Hiker box, everything in the hiker box in the fridge is fair game.
those backpacks here.
Day packs, they're not, they're for slack packing. Yeah, so then I got laundry over there. There's soap above the dryer there for laundry. Loaner clothes, if you want to use them, go for it. I think that's pretty much in here. The stove's entirely up to you guys. If you don't want to mess with it, just leave the door shut and let it go out. But other than that, you can just add wood. Like if it's in the red, don't add any more wood. So the shower, super easy. Just turn this knob up, and this kicks on by itself. And then this is the only one you got to mess with for temperature.
Here.
So grab whatever bed you want. In each bed's in the bins is towel, washcloth, soap, and a pillowcase. So please use the pillowcases.
Yeah.
And it'll you know, the two of them will probably
Did you build this?
warm you out of here. So yeah,
Looks like you built this recently.
Yeah, this was my summer project. So I bought the shed here in town locally, and this is what I did this summer.
So here at the barn, we have a pin for where our hikers are from right here. Even a guitar if you want to make some music. Here he says donations accepted, not expected. And then I was thinking like, oh, this is so good, but gotta be more than $20. Just limit your donations to 20. Like, wow. Post-hike depression, you got wristbands here, and then a signing board right here for you to sign. This is a terrific hostel that I wouldn't have known about if the grove wasn't full. So thankful that they recommended this here. This is terrific. Hey y'all, the barn hostel's absolutely beautiful out here. He doesn't want any more than $20, and there's like a wood stove. I showed you the bunkhouse earlier. There's free laundry, detergent. There's these couches to hang out on. There's a TV. There's the whole bunkhouse. There's a shower outside, a porta-john, which is much nicer than a privy. A sunset view on the porch, which we're gonna go see in a little while. Like, this is the dream for thru-hikers, man. Yeah, it's a bit of a drive, but he will show you from any gap. He will slack pack you. He has slack packs over there, a guitar, a ping pong table over here. Like, I'm so glad I came here. This is amazing. And he doesn't accept any more than $20 for this whole thing. I'm definitely gonna give him $20, but he just says that out of the kindness of his heart. Like, thru-hikers, come here. He can take up to 6 people. And he just got into the Far Out and the AT Guide this year. Like, this is almost like nicer than Chica and Sunsets, and I haven't been to the Grove, so I can't say about that, but I mean, Chica and Sunsets is awesome. Has nice beds. This is just bunks. But the hangout spot is real here. Like, I didn't spend enough time at Chica and Sunsets to really, so I'm not trying to compare, but like this is amazing. The stove here, there's not a lot of Wi-Fi, but he says that you can go onto the porch of the house to use the Wi-Fi. There's no password, so you can access his Wi-Fi, especially if you're vlogging like I am, to upload more videos. These couches are a great hangout spot for thru-hikers. There's only 2 of us, Michael. I think his name is, I don't know. But he and I are the only 2 thru-hikers here right now. It's still early on in the bubble, but like, you guys behind us, you can really make a dream out of this and chat away with each other, watch TV, you know, whatever you want, late hours if you want. Take a Zero here. It's a great spot for a Zero. I think the other hiker is planning on taking a Zero here. Like, I can't recommend this enough. He's so kind. The shuttles are included. He doesn't want barely any money. Like, what? This is awesome. Anyway, y'all, we're gonna go out in the sunset for a little bit, but I'm so glad I stopped here to see what this place is all about here at the barn hostel. I got to check out the outfitters and get my stamp, and I'm gonna get my stamp here at the barn for my AT passport. Got the free buff from the 76 outfitters as well in town. Make sure you check that out as well. And he'll take you to town, to the grocery store. The guy who does the barn, Spidey is his name. Spidey will take you to the outfitters if you want to check out the outfitters. He'll take you anywhere. He just likes meeting the hikers. So yeah, got my stamp and buff from there. The foot guru was not in, but I didn't need much foot advice. My blisters are actually nicely healing, by the way, so that's helpful. I actually was able to take the moleskin off of one of my heels. The one that the blister broke on that I had open skin, I've left the Luca tape and gauze on for now. But I can trade out that bandage whenever. I have plenty in my first aid kit and such. But so yeah, come here. This is great. And tomorrow we're gonna head back out of what's it called? Waya Gap. So there might be some weather coming in, but you know, that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna deal with it. We had a beautiful day today, beautiful views. So I'm really thankful for how this hike is going. We're on a journey, y'all, and what a journey it is. If you'd like to follow along on my AT journey, please be sure to subscribe for more content. I'd love to have you follow along and hear what you have to say as well. Please do comment. I love reading all your comments. They are so encouraging, and I love responding to you. Ask questions if you have them. It may take me a few days to get back to you, but I promise you I will get back to you. I will answer your questions if you have any, or you know, whatever you want. So yeah, I'm on an AT journey, so subscribe for more content, and go over to Instagram as well and follow me there as well if you'd like to, at Stick the Eagle. Same handle as here. But until the next time, remember to embrace the journey. Really embracing it here, living it up over here. And happy trails. So here he has the pin color-coded. So blue means 2024. So all the different colors mean the different years. So cool. Good night, Appalachian Mountains.